unlimited motion. Can you feel the force? Public enemy, I'm a rebel without a pause. When the timing is right, let's have the time of our life. When you're catching feelings, I'm catching flights. Can you feel the force? Without a pause. When the timing is right, let's have the time of our life.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Sunday. Do you know what your voice is? I do. Nah. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your host, the Mastermind Bob Rogers, here on the FTW Future Focus. And with me is my comrade, my main H. Coon Boom, the man that's sticking for liquor. Yeah, you gotta have it. You gotta have it.
Absolutely.
He's a pimp beyond pimps. It's true, dude. He's a pimp. Can't deny it.
Whoa. Yesterday was just a one-off.
You said what?
I said yesterday, that was just a one-off.
Come on, man. This man be batting like Barry Bonds and he talking about one-offs. We ain't falling for that one, bro. We know what the deal is. But on some real stuff, though, very knowledgeable when it comes to the world of professional wrestling. One of my best dudes, Tony Motown Allen. Tony, what's up?
Not too much, man. Rocking the RKO shirt. I know Marcus is not here this week, but I gotta be honest with you. After watching SmackDown, oh man, I think I could kiss this motherfucker goodbye.
Really?
I think they're gonna work Sami Zayn into the match with Orton and Rhodes.
Oh my God! Don't tell me.
I hope Marcus pays me. I hope Marcus win, but damn, I'm not as confident this week as I was last week.
We're gonna get to the main events here in a second. That's one of the questions I'm going to ask. But the first one I want to kick off with is something that was said on the internet that shocks me. It shocked you. It probably shocked everybody to know about pro wrestling, except those that follow this guy. Danhausen is the number one T-shirt seller in WWE at the present time. Danhausen. Very good, very evil. Tony, how the hell could this happen?
I have no fucking idea. I mean, and I had posted this in Motown's Wrestler group with the one word: how? I mean, not only is he the top, I mean, his debut sucked. Even if you like the guy, you gotta admit that debut was horrible.
All of it was horrible.
There was nothing like. I know he's big on the independents, and I mean, this could be good for the WWE because there is no way there's no way this is a WWE core audience buying this merch.
No.
I don't get it. I mean, I've heard that he was always a merch mover in the independents, though. But Danhausen, his fan base is not WWE fan base at all. If he maintains this and this put more eyes on a product, it'll prove that Triple H is damn near a genius. I don't understand how. I don't get it. Of all people.
My thing is, he reminds me of Sylvester Spanguli.
Yeah.
I have never seen, what I think it would be cool though, honestly, they could write a story for him and it would work. Because I heard that he can wrestle. I ain't seen it.
And how many years? Well, we ain't seen it yet. How many years was he in AEW?
It's AEW though.
No, what I'm saying is we haven't seen him wrestle. I mean, the whole time he's been in AEW, we haven't seen him wrestle.
That's true too. Yeah. Yeah.
And if he can wrestle and they haven't had him wrestling, that just kind of goes to like how bad their booking is in AEW.
Yeah. But my thing is this. I don't think Danhausen is going to be somewhere that's going to be on a WWE roster. I think they're going to use him more in AAA, where there's a lot of gimmicks like that. You got the Lizard Man down there. You got all those luchadors. He would fit right in with them. I can see that. But as far as talking about him Intercontinental Championship on a serious level, no, unless they switch some shit. You know, I can see him being in a tag team and they win by accident or something, you know. But that's as far as I see his selling going.
Oh God.
But him and the Miz is gonna win a tag team championship, guaranteed. Once they showed the Miz coming to the screen and they did what they did, I'm like, well, they get a title.
No, let's take this a step worse than that. Can you imagine if Damian Priest and R-Truth had the tag team titles when the Miz and Danhausen challenged them? Danhausen and R-Truth?
Why did you have to do that?
Because as soon as you said tag team titles, because here's what kind of scared me. Because the fact that like R-Truth and Damian Priest are number one contenders make absolutely zero sense to me whatsoever until you mention that team.
They would have been screwed on.
What in the Vince McMahon bullshit is this?
They would have been screwing around with the tag team division anyway. So, you got the Street Profits out there.
Yes.
That are good. And they just not even paying attention to them.
They're MIA. Like, what the fuck?
Honestly, and I know you don't think so, but on some real shit, Pretty Deadly is good.
Well, the one guy's hurt.
Even when he hurt, he's better than most of these motherfuckers out there. And they just, I don't know why they have a problem with tag team wrestling.
They're doing a better job with the women tag team division than the men.
Boy, when does that happen?
Right.
God, the TNA knockouts got to be like gods.
Yeah.
But as I look at everything, Danhausen, I got to admit, though, is one of those, what do I call, bridge talents. I think he gets a lot of stuff from outside from kids. They're like his makeup gimmick. He acts silly. He's one of those. He's got this. I keep going back to him, but it's the truth. He's got this Sylvester Spanguli effect.
I saw somebody has said too that like they think that's why they did it at Chicago for his debut.
Oh yeah, that's exactly why they did it. That's his main base right there. But when he comes to Indianapolis, they go nuts over him. They did a show at a bar out here. I don't know what this little small bar was, right? Danhausen came. Nobody wanted to go to this shit. It was like, okay, it seems like it's gonna be all right. We'll wait and see what's coming up. So they announced Danhausen. What the fuck?
It's
Who is this
Danhausen.
motherfucker? They announced Danhausen and tickets disappeared.
That's just crazy to me.
It's like Trump asked him to go, somebody told Trump to go on a diet. He just disappeared.
I can't wait for us to make America Trumpless again.
I can't wait to make wrestling Danhausen again. But he's getting his money. I can't clown on him about that, though. Man's getting his money, though. And he's in the right spot because they got that machine that can pump out shit for him. You know,
But
he
my
was
whole
paying
thing
for
is
his
like
own
the
shirts
machine
and stuff
actually,
for him.
the machine might actually be smart on this though, because the people buying his merch is not their fan base, and if the eyes is already watching.
AAA, I'm telling you, AAA would fit him well. And just think about teaming him up with the iguana.
Sad part about
I'm
it,
sorry.
I see it. I can see it happening.
But I can see how much money they can make too, though. And they come up with some goofy finishes the way they keep the titles for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
If AAA has, I mean, in all honesty, if AAA is doing a match, doing an event during WrestleMania weekend, that will be on the card.
That better be. Because I'm sorry, I might not like it personally as far as me watching a wrestling match. But God dog it, I want you to get your money. Get that money.
I mean, his debut and him being in WWE went from being a joke to like, damn, it's something I gotta watch now. When I saw his merch sales,
Yeah.
like first I was like, this was the dumbest shit. This was the dumbest shit I could ever think that they did. And it was like, damn. Apparently, they know something I didn't.
Hey, you know one of his girlfriends was one of them girls in the coffin. Came out the coffin, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's one of them is his girlfriend. She plays the gimmick right along with him, get paid. I mean, I'm sorry. It's from a wrestling standpoint, coming from old school, it sounds stupid as hell. But if you look at it and look what he's doing and seeing what he's generating from it, he's smart as hell.
Yeah, but
The man's a freaking genius.
he's no Scott Steiner. He's only dating one of them women. All the women have been Scott Steiner's freaks.
Well, this is the problem. He wants to be very evil. I don't know. That man making his money though. Can't clown on him. Congratulations, Danhausen. Keep it going, bro. I mean, milk that cow. Make that mug say moo 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 all day long. God, dog. I mean, ain't no way to deny it, bro. I mean, seriously. Ain't no way to deny it. But next on the agenda, this is more for Rob. Rob is sick right now, so hope he feels better. Rob, what's up, bro? Hope you feel better, man.
Mama Motown said the same thing, Rob.
Yeah, we miss you, dude. Straight up. I hope you get better. No joke. But AEW has picked up a lot of people. And they're not necessarily all WWE people either. And they got the inspiration, which was the Iconics, which was who cared? But you know,
I think they're far gone enough not to be labeled as WWE people though. They've been gone a while.
so you wouldn't consider them too close to the cookie jar?
Nah.
Okay.
I don't know what they've been doing as far as TNA and the independents though, but from what I heard, they are doing better.
Right. Well, they picked up some good talent though. The Rascals is alright, but again, this is the problem. They need a cruiserweight division, and they won't designate one. I don't understand with all these belts that this company makes up. How the hell do you slip up on the cruiserweight division and you're on TBS? All you gotta do is look at the archives and you say, oh, they had a cruiserweight division. It worked. Let's do it.
Problem is, do they have somebody that can run a cruiserweight division though? The one thing WWE showed us, you can't just throw together a cruiserweight division and expect that shit to take off. We seen what happened with 205 Live.
Yeah, but I don't think they really took 205 serious. I don't think they took it serious.
And how do we know AEW would take it serious though? That's what I mean. Like, do they have somebody that's gonna take it serious and do a good job with it?
Who do they got at AEW that we could look at and see? Nobody. Sucks to be them, yo.
You know who'd be a good person to run a cruiserweight division, to be honest with you? And I don't think he's under contract with WWE, but I could be wrong. Dean Malenko. I think he's smart. I think he has a good enough wrestling mind to be able to run a good cruiserweight division.
Psychology, yes. With the modern moves, no. Now, if it was 10 years ago, I'd say perfect. But with these new moves these guys are coming up with, I mean, it sounds like a Killer Instinct video game, triple combo. I mean, God dog. You got to know somebody that knows those sequences so they can fit into the psychology of the match.
It's going to be hard to find like somebody who's not currently wrestling that's going to have that mindset, though. I think
that's why you got to get somebody to pull them to the side. Like, look, check this out. I'm Tony Khan. I got cash. So this is what we're going to do. I understand you got your inspirations and everything, but I'm going to pay you X amount of money to develop this division. Later on, put yourself with the belt. But for right now, build it up with a few people so we can get this division going. I don't see nobody's going to be like, no, man, I'm going to go for a title because, hell no, they'll be like, how much money are you talking? When did we start? Do I have full creative control? Those are questions you're going to get asked. So I don't think that they've actually just put forth the effort to do it either. I think both of them don't understand what they have. And this is why I wish I hit the lottery. If I hit the lottery, and I'm being serious, let me hit one of them $1 billion lotteries. Both of these companies are going to shut the fuck up. Because that cruiserweight division is something that's going to be key to that a lot of people don't understand is that glue that gets everybody to watch everything else. And unfortunately, you don't have people right now that know how to develop that. I think, who I would say would be perfect to do that if they wasn't wrestling?
Who?
Motor City Machine Guns.
Yeah. And I saw them for the first time Friday in I don't know how many months.
I'm sorry. Motor City Machine Guns, they'd be teaching somebody for me. They wouldn't be wrestling no more. Y'all got the easy road from now on. You got to develop this and develop stories, and we'll help you with the stories. Just develop them to understand the psychology to go behind and to be able to execute these stories. And be done with it. I'm sorry. Motor City Machine Guns, just retire. We'll put you in the Hall of Fame, all that shit. But I would put Motor City Machine Guns as people that would teach it, preach it, and enforce it.
Now, Johnny Muno, John Morrison, Johnny Nitro, is he still under AEW contract?
He's under AEW contract, but this is what I looked at Mundo. He ain't serious. He's going where they pay him, and he gonna fuck off, and then he gonna leave. He's not serious.
Is he not serious? He's not serious. Or he's not serious because nobody really do anything with him.
But I just don't. I just got a feeling he ain't. I think Tyra's more serious than he is.
I haven't seen her in a while either.
Oh God, I would love to see her. But Tyra, I think, would be a great teacher. Johnny Moon, I don't see that. I don't know. I don't see that with him. His wife, hell yeah, she could teach some motherfuckers too. She'd be a good one. But nah,
Or
my
maybe throw
dog,
Ricochet
nah.
some money to take that spot.
Huh?
Or maybe throw Ricochet some money for that.
No. I would never put Ricochet in that spot.
Why not Ricochet?
Ricochet is too boneheaded for himself. He's his own mark, so to speak. He could never get over trying to put himself over rather than develop other people to get over. You see what I'm saying? I couldn't trust him in that role either. Ricochet would be another one. And they'd be like, eh. Now, if it was a choice between him and Leo Rush, then yeah, I had to go with Ricochet. Leo Rush is just, yeah, bottom of the barrel. I'm sorry. No, dude. No. But Ricochet, I'd have him as a worker. He'd be wrestling. He'd definitely be wrestling. He'd definitely have a major storyline. He'd have a title or two. Well, you talking teaching my students? No, it ain't happening. Can't do it. You ain't the right person, bro. Ain't got the right personality. Go with your ring announcer girlfriend and do all the things you want to do. But other than that, no, we good. So, but yeah, AEW like they might make a challenge. So we'll see about that. Who knows? Now, my third question. Oba Femi. Oba. My guy. Looks like WrestleMania is coming up and his opponent is gonna be Brock Lesnar. Which scares the shit out of me. I'm gonna tell you why in a second. But the first question is though, besides Brock Lesnar, who would be a great opponent for Oba Femi for his first WrestleMania?
All right, I'm gonna throw a couple names at you.
Okay.
Ilya Dragunov kind of intrigues me. I'd like to see Oba, see how he match up with that style. And the reason I threw a couple of names out there, because the first thing that kind of came to mind is something that we've seen several times in NXT. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. It wouldn't be something new, but where Trick has elevated his career to NXT, it'd be kind of intriguing to see that now. But my pick is this will be the first time you've seen him wrestle since WrestleMania. Royce Keys. Just out of nowhere. You ain't doing shit with him anyway. Just kind of like out of nowhere. Oba Femi versus Royce Keys.
You hit something there. Because he been gone so long, I forgot about him.
Right? I remember I just saw on in Multi's Wrestler group, they like he's at every single show. They just have nothing for him. I don't understand how you make this debut. I don't see how you plan somebody's debut with nothing in mind after the debut.
My thoughts exactly. Especially you just bringing him over.
Yeah.
I would say Royce Keys too. I would, but I would have it as a competitive match.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. It's got to be a competitive match. You can't have Royce Keys come out and get squashed. You can't have him get garganoed.
No. He can't be Black Brock. No, it ain't happening. No. But I would give you Royce Keys on that one, definitely. Yeah. That's something that I would love to see. I would
'Cause we
love to
know,
see that one.
'cause a lot of people in WWE don't know what Powerhouse Hobbs could do, but we know what he could do in that ring, and he matches up well against Oba.
Yeah. I like to see him form a tag team.
Oh God, they had him belts forever.
That's the point. I love to see them good form a tag team, but they ain't gonna happen. But my thing with Brock Lesnar and this WrestleMania thing coming up, because it looks like it's gonna be them too. I'm afraid they're gonna kill Oba real quick. I'm so sick of Brock. I'm so sick of him coming in. I'm the dude that's the hardest there. Dude, you flip hay. That's exactly what you do. Now, you did your thing at UFC. I can't take that away from you. But I think most of that was set up. So I don't even believe that. That's right. I know. Some people gonna look at the screen and think I'm crazy when I say this. But I think half his fights in UFC was set up. I don't believe he beat them people, the mixed martial artists. Hell no. I don't believe that. I believe they got paid to lay down to make Brock Lesnar look good. And the reason is because he was the biggest pay-per-view draw of all time at the time. So of course you're gonna enhance that by keeping him on a win streak. They did him in UFC like they WCW did Goldberg. I'm sorry, I don't believe his UFC wins were shit. He might know the technique. He might could whoop a regular motherfucker that don't know that shit. But you talking about legends he was beating. I mean, top tier motherfuckers. I'm sorry, I just don't believe he would beat them type of people. Because usually the older you get, the more dangerous you get. How the hell are you beating these guys? So no, I don't believe Lesnar when it comes to it. But they're gonna sit up there and prop him up anyway. And I'm afraid they're gonna sit up there and take Obi and just do him wrong, man. They're just gonna straight up do him wrong, and he's not gonna recover from that. And it sucks. It absolutely sucks. But I mean, what can you do?
Here's the thing with Brock Lesnar. Brock is a paycheck player. So all these people he be squashing, it ain't Brock politicking to do it, but Brock does what they tell him to do. If they tell him to lay down for Oba, he'll lay down for Oba.
You think he would?
Yeah.
He should have laid down for Kofi.
He should have. But Vince McMahon didn't want it. Fox didn't want it. Everybody else didn't want it.
You got a point.
That's the problem with Brock. It's not that he don't want to. They don't want him to. But they're saying he's in his last year.
So this might be a send-off.
Yep. I'll be honest with you. I mean, now, as I'm saying this, I am the same guy that picked Omos to beat Brock Lesnar. I thought he was going to put over Omos, and they going to try to make a star out of him. And that was just the same old shit. But I think at this point in Brock's career, coming to the end of the career, and where Oba Femi is so fucking over right now, I think Triple H would be crazy. He would be absolutely crazy to have Brock win that match.
And plus, Daddy ain't there no more, so he can't.
Exactly.
That's what I look at.
I mean, granted, because if this was still there, yeah, break out the shovel.
Oh, we already know. We already know he's burying him like 30-year-old bones. But I don't even think Oba Femi would have got this far if Vince was still in either. Long. I think Vince would be like, no, he doesn't know what he do. Just a bunch of wild guy that walks around him and go, ooh, he doesn't have any personality. He doesn't have this. Yeah, I don't see him coming up as far as he has with Vince McMahon at the helm. But I will say this. That's going to be a badass fucking fight.
Yeah.
Because I'm sorry. If Brock tries to take advantage of Obi, I think Obi will whoop his ass right.
Brock can get stiff if he want. Oba's gonna get stiff right back with his ass.
Right. This ain't no what was dude's name? Big dude that gave him one and he gave it back to him. He just bunked out. Oh God, Braun Strowman. No, this ain't no Braun Strowman.
I forgot about Braun.
Yeah, he got stroked out right there. Bang! Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. Oh, you want to punch me like that? Bye, take that. They'd had to come out with the security on my ass. We'd have went at it. But yeah, Braun Strowman, that dude laid down for him. I don't see Obi doing that. I see Obi coming back with him, kicking his ass. And I hope so. I hope he does. But
do it for Kofi.
Go ahead.
Like, do it for Kofi.
Yes, do it for Kofi. Oh, let me just, sir. Mr. Obi, sir. Please do me a favor. If you do face the big white menace, Brock Lesnar, kick his motherfucking ass. Don't do it for me. Don't do it for Tony. Don't even do it for the little boy that's sitting in the front row that may go, ooh, as you walk out down the aisle. Please do it for one person. And he might not acknowledge in front of a crowd, but he will acknowledge it when you guys are in private. And that is Kofi Kingston. Whoop his ass for Kofi. Please. He needs that.
Kofi needed the most, but do it for Kofi. Because he took the title off of Kofi. Do it for Big E.
Mm-hmm.
He took the title off Big E.
Mm-hmm.
Do it for Bobby Lashley. Because he took the title off of Lashley.
He ran from Lashley.
Brock Lesnar took so many black titles. Man, he's almost Bash Trump.
My God. Anyway. oh shit. But
do it for The Rock. I almost forgot he took the title from The Rock too.
He was like, I'm gonna make sure. You might be half, but we're gonna make sure we get that.
You might be half, but I'm gonna beat that half.
He did. I don't know.
But in Brock Lesnar's defense, though, he also took the title off one of the biggest racist piece of shits out there. That's that bitch Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. Yeah. Ain't know what you're gonna do, brother, either. All right, so let's go. We're gonna hit the moment of the week. Tony, what's your moment of the week, bro?
My moment of the week. I have one. Hold on. Oh, I'm enjoying the programming with Roman Reigns and CM Punk.
Mm.
Man, Roman was giving it to Phil. No, when we decided to bring you back, Phil, we brought you back to sell some merchandise, to sell some tickets in Chicago and all that shit. And then he mentioned him burying Phil, and Phil was like, oh, it's on now. I'm going to bury you with your daddy. And Eddie now just got quiet like, damn, did he just go there? This happened 7 weeks before WrestleMania. If the gloves are off like this now, oh, shit gonna get real.
Yeah.
That's my moment of the week.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. That would have been my moment of the week, too. Until I saw one thing. And it's you pointed it out to me. This is the first time I've ever smiled that this guy was on TV. And that was because Garbaggio, Johnny Gargano, I'll call him Garbaggio, got his ass whooped by Open Femi. It was a beautiful sight. He got no offense. His girl stood up there shocked, probably tempted, but we're gonna leave that alone. Um,
Well, Oba's dick gets bigger than Johnny Gargano. And thank you for joining us.
oh, he stroked him, didn't he? oh, oh, oh. But he straight plummeted him. He straight plummeted him. And it was such a beautiful thing to see. I was so proud.
When I watched this match, I mean, I've heard Bobby how he would book Johnny Gargano for so long, and to actually see it happen, basically from beginning to end, exactly how Bobby wanted to book it for years. I felt when I was watching this, I felt like somebody in WWE creative went into Bobby's head on how to do this shit, and that's what we got from beginning to end. No deviations. No, like we're gonna try to put we're gonna do this exactly the way Bobby Rogers wanted it done.
And the mastermind
Down to
prevailed.
his fucking wife looking like a goddamn shocked idiot at ringside.
That's how I want them. Exactly. But that was my moment of the week. But now we're going to You Tapped Out. Tony.
My tapped
Who
out.
did you have tap out?
My tapped out happened on Monday Night Raw. And it's main event Jey Uso. Jey Uso was taken out on an ambulance. Jey Uso got replaced in the elimination chamber. Jey Uso come out carrying crutches, not even using them, carried them. And it was out there whooping people's ass, hitting the 1D, moving around like that shit never just happened a couple of days ago. What in the fucking horrible booking was this?
Mm-hmm.
It's like he buried himself. Not a limp. Not a hot. Man, this guy nothing. Nothing. Look like they staged this shit so he could get the night off in Chicago.
Yeah, he went to party.
It's like, and if that's the case, can you wait a week to do what you did on Monday? I mean, a week would have been insulted, but it would have been my tap out.
True.
Yeah, Jay got it by a long mile for me. Sorry, Mom. I still like to eat.
Oh, your mom would. My tap out. And I think this is going to be a little controversial.
Imagine that.
Yeah, because mine was the promo between Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley. I don't like this matchup at all. I don't think it's fair to Jade because it's not like she's had a whole bunch of matches, went out there, screwed them up. She hasn't had that opportunity. And they're already putting Rhea there. And it's like, I have a fear that they're going to strip that belt from Jade and put it on Rhea. I like Rhea. I think she's wonderful. She's one of my top 3 ladies. Top 4, actually. But it's unfair to Jade on how they're treating her and not letting her show us up. And especially during the promos, whoever wrote that damn promo needs to be fired. Whoever helped Jade Cargill with her promo needs they ass kick. They need Open Femi to go to the fucking room where the writers are, pick him up by his fucking shirt, dance all the way to the ring, and whoop his ass. That was the worst promo that you put on the wrong person that I have seen in my life. How it pisses me off because it doesn't even fit her personality. You're trying to make her into something that she's not. My legs are more powerful. My arms have more strength. Jay don't talk like that. Jay will be like, excuse you, you want what? You want my title? No, I'm that bitch. Give me my, come take my shit. I dare you. I'll meet you outside. Let's go. That's Jay. Not no, I eat spinach and my forearms get big. The fuck? And I think that's what made me mad about the whole thing because the promo does not match Jade whatsoever. And unfortunately, a lot of people won't look at that. They look like, hey, Jade fucked up on that promo. That was terrible. No, she got the wrong promo to say. That writer seriously needs to be fired. I wonder was that dude that was the other half of that the tag team back in DX. And that's why he got fired. Because that was ridiculous. That sucked. That was a vacuum in a tornado in a whirlpool. It sucked badly. It should have never. That type of pro. That's what you give Gargano's wife. That's the kind of. If she was big, that's what you would give Gargano's wife. That fits her personality. That don't fit nowhere near Jade's was, man. And they just blew that 100%. So you was thinking that when I said it at first, that it was because they were going against each other. And, I had a problem with that, but not, it's like, okay, I can live with it. My thing was the promo did not fit Jade. The promo, and Jade's getting given this stuff. She's not doing this on her own. And if she is, she needs her ass whooped.
No, she's definitely not.
She's not. She's following what they say.
And the only reason I say she's not is because I think it's a small window of women that they won't script a promo for. I'll say Rhea Ripley. I'll say AJ Lee. I'll say Charlotte.
Oh, AJ Lee got the privilege. Okay, yeah, she do.
These are women. I would say you look at Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, and AJ Lee are like in that tier that don't get scripted promos. And I'm not that confident with Charlotte.
Trish.
Yeah.
Trish got that privilege.
Yeah.
But other than that, they all get told what to say.
Maybe
I think they let Jada Parker a little loose now.
Maybe Becky.
Oh God.
They love that bitch. And I give her credit. She fires off a couple gems here and there.
The here and there. Yeah.
You can't see him anymore.
Yeah, that was wrong. That one was wrong. I'm sorry. Even though I can't stand her, I can't stand her. But you know what? That one line.
Yeah. And the look on Nikki Bella's face.
Yeah.
Because the look on Nikki Bella's face was the same look that Nikki had when AJ dropped a pop line on her too. Back in the day.
Yeah.
You could rattle that bitch easily. Like when you catch her off guard. Oh, it says all in her face.
Oh yeah.
It was all over her face. Like when John Cena finished on that motherfucker.
I was thinking the same thing. That's messed up. That's messed up, dude. That's messed. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. Oh. All right. So now we get to the new, well, not so new, but new portion of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, right now we're going to start something again that was started before. Got to kind of put on a hiatus, but right now, today, if you've been on Facebook, you've seen the announcement. Future Talent of Wrestling has joined up with New Wave Pro Wrestling. That's right. We'll be doing the interviews for the upcoming shows. We'll be broadcasting it live. We'll be talking to some of these guys. Maybe a little couple of here's and there's that you don't know about that might be coming out as a surprise. But New Wave Pro and Future Talent of Wrestling are right now partnering with each other, which is great news. Last night, went to see them in West Terre Haute. It was Xero Tolerance, New Wave Pro Wrestling. Oh my God, dude. I know I don't get out that much because of work. The work be kicking me in the back. But last night, if you wasn't there, you missed out. That was a darn good show. That was a top tier show. New Wave Pro brought it back, and it was a wonderful thing to see. We'll go ahead and kick it off. Returning Jason Levi, former New Wave Pro champion 2 or 3 times at the old New Wave Pro, defeated presidential Jeremy Hadley. Anybody knows that name knows what Jeremy Hadley is about. This dude is crazy. This dude, Tony, I'm telling you, you love heels. If you've seen this dude in action, I might have to play the replay for you later on so you can see Jeremy Hadley in action. He loves Taylor Swift. I can tell you that.
He needs to shake that off.
Oh no. He was. You'll just see what I'm talking about.
Okay.
But multi-time heavyweight champion all over the Midwest, Jeremy Hadley, and Jason Levi defeated him. Shocked. Jason Levi is a very good competitor. Like I said, New Wave Pro champion. But beating Jeremy Hadley, that dude has grown a lot. A lot. Next matchup, Noah Clover defeated Joey Avalon. Very good matchup. Noah Clover did a roll-up. Oh, my God. I don't even know how he did this roll-up. This dude is like a snake rolling this dude up. But Clover is a meat house. And when this dude hits you, you feel it. But he rolled him up. Clover rolled up and got the victory. Now, one of the most intriguing matches of the night, especially for me, because I was touched in this 2 types of ways. Pause. Don't even think that way. Anyway, first off, a person that I have not seen in years. I was there when they first started, and has grown to be one of the best independent wrestlers there is in the market. He's been all over. That's Ace Perry. Take it on. The last time when we was in NWP, the guy flipped me out. We did an interview with him before the show, and he seems like a normal guy. He wears a lucha mask. He can't see his face. Don't know what he looks like, but he seems like a cool guy. And he snapped in that match. He did a top rope stomp on Aaron Williams like 5 or 6 times. I mean, I don't know what the heck was going on with this guy that night, but he's changed. His whole personality has changed.
Sorry, so like the Seth Rollins stomp off the top rope?
Yeah.
Wow. 5 times?
Finn Balor's coup de grace.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let me change that.
5 times though?
Yeah.
I know we can't talk about like wrestling secrets and everything. I don't know how you do that safely.
I don't either.
Because it's just basic. Because that move is what it looks like. You jumping on a dude's chest.
And
And in
Aaron
the
felt
words of Jim Ross, you can't teach somebody how to do that safely.
Aaron was out of it. Aaron was done. I didn't get to see what happened because we didn't get to go the next month. But Aaron was done. I mean, this guy's Star Rider is dangerous. But they ended up going for a double pinfall. It was a double. It was a no contest, double pin. The rematch is set for April 4th. This is going to be a matchup that people cannot miss because Ace Perry can clown, doing well, but Star Rider is nuts. So nuts versus doing well. Who's going to come out on top?
Oh, nuts. Crazy wins every time.
Yeah, you got a point. Never
Trust
got a
me.
point in that one.
Trust me. I've been defeated by Crazy a lot.
Yeah, I have too. Yeah. But next matchup is something we're familiar with. Jackson King. Remember him?
That name sound familiar, yeah.
Well, Electra came out and said she wanted her freedom. She wanted to become a superstar. She wanted a contract. She wanted him to sign off and let her become a superstar. We know how Jackson King is and said no. And he said, since you've been arguing all week, I'm going to have a little surprise for you. And as he's talking trash to her,
Is this my favorite promoter?
huh?
Is this one of the big bosses?
Yeah, that's a little short dude with the motorcycle. Yeah.
I love that motherfucker.
Well, as they were discussing it in the ring, Sierra comes out of nowhere and jumps on Electra. Now, Electra and her had a bout, and the despicable things that Jackson King did during that match turned my stomach. I knew he was a slime ball. I knew this dude was a slime ball. But I never thought that him being a manager on the outside of the ring, that he would put his hands on a woman.
That's that, dude. Dude. That's how you get heat.
Mm, yeah.
Piss everybody off.
Well, he sure got his heat. Everybody was up there. He was trying to do some things to distract the ref. Sierra comes from behind as Electra's trying to get the ref's attention and puts her in a rear naked choke and chokes her out. So Electra is still under Jackson White's control. And Sierra wins the matchup. Next matchup, a ladies match. Triple threat. New Wave Pro Women's Championship. Main event. Blair Onyx took on the New Wave Pro Women's Champion. Took on Shaza McKenzie. She's from Australia. And Ashlyn Alexander.
Wait, Shanza McKenzie was there yesterday?
Yeah.
That's a bad bitch. I've seen some of her shit online.
Yeah. She was
Nice.
there. Shaza McKenzie was live and in color. Ashlyn Alexander, live and in color. Blair Onyx, live and in color. This main event was stacked.
I always thought that AEW TNA needed to pick her up, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I agree 100%. The girl got skills. All these women got skills. All
I'm
three of
sure,
them.
yeah.
Sierra attacked Blair Onyx after the match and staked her claim that she wanted the New Wave Pro Women's Championship. So not only did she choke out Electra, She comes back out at the end and tries to choke out Blair Onyx and wants that title. Now I'm sorry. I got to speak to Blair. We're gonna have her on the show here coming up. Blair Onyx is a wonderful woman. Very intelligent, loves her craft. Somebody I followed for a while and have been thoroughly impressed with in their ring. She can hold her own like I don't know what. But this Sierra is brutal, man. I mean, she's brutal. When she chops, it's not a pop, it's a thud. It sounds like somebody's beating a drum when she hits. This girl strikes better than UFC fighters. And that's not over exaggerating, that's just being 100. I fear for Blair Onyx in this matchup. I feel for her big time because this is the type of opponent that can pull anything out and just steal her title. And the way she put that choke on yesterday, that was it's like clockwork to her. It's like watching Samoa Joe all over again. Last night was a wonderful night. Thank you, New Wave Pro, for not only having me there last night, but having the FTW network join your family. This is going to be an awesome, awesome time. Coming
Now,
up here.
Bobby, I do have a request. Now you in there, and here's a request I have for you to pass on to the higher ups at New Way Pro.
What?
Get away from triple threats and make your matches 3-way dances. None of this first pinfall win. Nah, beat both them motherfuckers. ECW.
I'm not part of the booking committee.
I speak for a lot of wrestling fans. Trust me, there's a lot of wrestling fans that would prefer elimination style than first pin wins.
I'm not part of the booking committee,
But you know,
I'll see what's up.
you people that know people.
But the next show is coming up. Spring to the Future. That's sweet. Spring to the Future. April 4th at the West Vigo Community Center. Check us out. This is going to be a live time. Ace Perry and Star Rider is definitely going to headline that event. The rematch to see who's actually going to win. But good Lord, last night, it was just awesome. Thank you, New Wave Pro. Wow.
Because of the title, I gotta say this. This goes out to all my freaks out there. Big Papa Pump is your hookup. Holla if you hear me.
Or, in his coded word, holla if you feel him. Anyway. Oh, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Okay, so that was it for Independent Island. Stay tuned because we're gonna have some. Like I said, we're gonna have some of the guys come on, introduce themselves to you guys, let you know about them, let you know how they came up, and give you an in-depth view of who they are. But on to the next one. I will ask this question. We got 2 main events coming up at WrestleMania. Which one of these do you think is going to be the best one, bro?
Ooh. Ooh. This is... It's easy and hard at the same time. remember, me and you discussed like night 1, night 2, which one deserves night 2, and I'm 1,000% behind CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. That's the biggest star power. That's the biggest draw. That's your night 2 main event. I think for the build leading to WrestleMania, CM Punk and Roman Reigns. But match wise, I've said it before and I say it again. Randy Orton is the best wrestler in the WWE today, arguably one of the best wrestlers in the world today. I love that man, and I love Will Ospreay, but Randy Orton is a fucking technical genius with his mindset. You could tell he milked a lot of Ric Flair knowledge in his Evolution days.
Oh, hell
as far
yeah.
as like his skills and his psychology. And Cody Rhodes has grown a lot. Not a huge Cody Rhodes fan, but as far as the match goes, that has the potential to be the match of the weekend. Wait, let me rephrase that. The match of WrestleMania, night 1, night 2. Because I don't know if we're going to see it stand and deliver some of the other stuff, though, because a lot of times our match of the night is going to stand and deliver.
True. So true.
But Randy Orton and I think Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes going to tear the house down. I don't know if Punk and Reigns at this stage of their career will be able to match them in the ring. But they would definitely smoke their asses on the mic as far as promos leading up to Mania.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
They're dog walk them.
They're going to dog walk their ass. That's who I feel bad for, though. He's going to have more years to get in there, but I think he's going to get cheated out of this year's WrestleMania for the statue that he should get. You know what I'm saying? I think he should be in this year's WrestleMania and win his matchup in this WrestleMania. That's not going to happen. Both of them definitely ain't going to happen.
Nah.
Hopefully one happens.
If he's in it, he's taking the pin.
Right.
And for that reason, I kind of don't want him in it.
That's exactly my point. Exactly my point. I mean, it sucks, man, but what are you going to do?
I know Marcus is firm that's going to be a multi. That's one reason I don't like multi-man matches, because, like, if you add Jacob Fatu to the mix, it's like, okay, it ain't going to be Randy Orton or Cody Rhodes getting pinned. One of them guys going to be beating Fatu for the title. No, just keep it one-on-one. May the best man win.
I say make it a separate match with Drew and Fatu.
Mm-hmm.
Just make that a separate match.
Mm-hmm.
But no, don't do no. Now one can interfere and the other one stop him. I could deal with that, but as far as being involved, like actually in the match, no. Nah, I can't.
I mean, Jacob Fatu could get a win against Drew McIntyre and everything. It wouldn't hurt Drew losing to Jacob Fatu, but that'd be huge for Fatu leading into next year's WrestleMania and everything to beat the former world champion. Yeah, he's not in the main event though, but no, it's kind of nice getting your hand raised at Mania. All eyes on you.
Yeah. You're going to be in the win column.
Get to the pay window.
Oh, snap. Speaking of pay windows, it's time for me to get to the food window. Brother hungry. Brother about to get hit with some grub. Oh, man. Dude, it's been good having you on. Thank you for jumping on.
No problem. I was kind of just lounging and everything. Like, okay, like, man, Marcus can't be here. Rob can't be here. Like, dude, put me in, coach. I'm ready.
And again, New Wave Pro, thank you. Thank you very much for last night. Thank you for this partnership. We're going to take this a long way. This is going to be a very fun time. Pay attention. Look out on Facebook. We'll have our announcements of our shows coming up. Also, check out The Right Direction political show. Having that coming up this Thursday. I'm telling you, if you like politics, check that show out. Participate. Tell us what you think. Don't care what side of the aisle you're on. Just come on through. Check it out. Might hear something. Might learn something, you know. But for Tony Motown Allen, I am the Mastermind Bob Rogers. We will see you guys definitely in the future. But if you hear some hollering, them females is Phil and Tony.